Lester Miller, now the mayor-elect from Macon-Bibb County. It was a heated campaign between Miller and his opponent, Clifford Whitby, but Miller won over Macon-Bibb voters with nearly 60% of the vote. Now, a day after his win, Miller says he's ready to get to work. Ashlyn Webb sat down with the mayor-elect to discuss his victory and the future he sees for Macon-Bibb. She joins us live now from the Government Center in downtown Macon. Ashley, you were able to see the mayor-elect check out his new office today.
Yeah, Lester Miller and I sat down and discussed everything from transition plans to what he hopes to accomplish while in office. Now, after that interview wrapped up, we were the only camera in the Government Center as Miller was touring the government building for the first time after being elected Macon's new mayor.
I think I've been here many times, but it takes a new meaning today.
Mayor-elect Lester Miller first got a tour of the office of the commission with clerk Janice Ross.
And they're just handwritten.
He even got to check out the county vault with records dating back decades. Then across the hall, Miller sat down with Mayor Robert Rickard. They talked about the win and the transition coming in December and January. Miller told us he's ready to get to work.
Everybody knows me, know I'm all in. When I take on a task, I'm in 100%, 110% usually. And I don't think anybody's going to outwork me.
One of his first priorities is addressing the county's public safety.
Well, I think one of the first things you have to do is make sure that we have a highly skilled, highly trained police department in all areas, from being community policing to being people, as well as being well trained. But to do so, you're going to have a well-paid public safety.
Miller says he'll work to fund the new pay scale and make sure particularly that deputies in the fire department get the pay they deserve. Miller also mentioned putting in place a moratorium on liquor stores in certain areas of the county. This has been something the commission has considered before. Miller says a moratorium could lower crime and bring in better jobs.
When people come drive around Macon-Bibb County and they're from out of town, they see businesses that want to locate here. They see a liquor store on every corner or maybe a pawn shop or a place that payday home. They generally think this is not the place I want to be, and they generally think that we're going to have low scores here as far as your credit score and your credit worthiness, and that plays a big part in bringing jobs here, as well as having a workforce that you need to have for new businesses.
Politics aside, Miller says his ultimate goal is to unify the community during his term by having open and honest conversations in all parts of the county.
I think it's going to be the first step on building a trustful relationship with everybody in the community, so they can see, hey, does Lester Miller really say, do what he's going to say he's going to do? And to do so, is he really going to come to our communities and try to help us?
As for the transition team, Miller says he's not ready to release who will be on that team just yet. However, he did say that it will reflect the campaign's diversity. Now, it's been over a decade since Macon-Bibb County had a new mayor. Miller says he knows that the transition process will run smoothly since he has a good working relationship with Mayor Rickard as well as his cabinet. Reporting live in Macon, Ashlyn Webb, 13 WMAZ News.
All right, thank you, Ashlyn. Mayor-elect Miller, along with the 9 county commissioners, including 5 new faces, will start their terms in office on January 1st, 2021.